Hello and welcome to Alterowitz Gym on the campus of Montana State University Billings. We are just a couple of minutes away from the 2021 season opener. The MSU Billings Yellow Jackets taking on their similarly named counterparts today, Black Hills State University Yellow Jackets. So it'll be a battle of the Jackets to get things started here in 2021. Hello again, everybody. Evan O'Kelly with you to bring action your way today, all day long, and all weekend long. We've got the 2021 Yellow Jacket Invitational. We'd like to extend a thank you to our tournament sponsor, Hilton Garden Inn Billings. Whether you are arranging group travel, hosting an event, or just staying with the family, Hilton Garden Inn is only steps away from great dining and minutes from popular Billings attractions. Call to book your reservation today. Hilton Garden Inn, everything is better at the Garden, and everything is better now that we are back to regular season volleyball action. Well, it's been a long time coming. Neither of these teams has played a regular schedule since the fall of 2019, although these two did meet last spring in the spring of 2021, an exciting five-set affair at Black Hills State that MSU Billings claimed the victory on. So it'll be sort of a rematch of last spring's contest between the two and the first game of this 2021 season for MSUB. Well, where do we begin for these Yellow Jackets, your hometown Yellow Jackets? That is such an experienced squad coming back, the most experienced squad the team has had in quite some time, and really some lofty expectations for this group. The most excitement I've seen around the volleyball program in the tenure of head coach Casey Williams, now in her sixth year in charge of the program. And really, this is her roster top to bottom. It's been built from the ground up. Lots of returning senior leadership, starting with the fifth-year senior Bailey Monk and the other fifth-year senior Joelle Mahold, but lots of familiar faces, and then a bunch of newcomers who are going to come in right away and really contribute right off the bat, which we should see this weekend. The start of 4 games for the Yellow Jackets here on opening weekend after Black Hills State. It'll be Bemidji State tonight. The Beavers lost in 3 sets to South Dakota Mines earlier this morning. Then tomorrow, MSU Billings will come back and play Minnesota State Moorhead and finish the tournament against South Dakota Mines. So 4 competitive matches for the Yellow Jackets. They couldn't be more excited to get things started. We're just about 2 minutes away from the introduction of starting lineups and first serve at Alterowitz Gym. We'll take a quick break and be right back. You're watching live on the Yellow Jacket Sports Network.
Campus of Montana State University Billings. Today's first home match of the Yellow Jacket Invitational, presented by Hilton Garden Inn, features the visiting Black.
So here we go, regular season getting started for both of these teams, MSU Billings and Black Hills State University. Both entering today's match, of course, with a record of 0-0 on the year for visiting Black Hills State University under the guidance of 8th-year head coach Kristen Carmichael. It'll be Carly Marks, a sophomore libero out of Elk Point, South Dakota. Hayden Rhodes also getting the start, a sophomore libero out of Douglas, Wyoming. Emmy DeSanti, the freshman setter out of Kremling, Colorado. Kendra Cerrone, a junior outside out of Denver. Madison Hoopman, number 9, a junior outside out of Douglas, Wyoming, in the starting lineup. Peyton Bodeman, a senior middle out of Kremling, Colorado, and Mariah Robinson, a sophomore middle out of Buffalo, Wyoming. That's the starting lineup for the Black Hills State University Yellow Jackets. And they'll square off against Casey Williams' starting lineup. Casey in her 6th season, as we mentioned, assisted by Morgan Walters in her 3rd season with the program. The veteran Hannah Hashbarger out of Westland, Oregon, the sophomore setter. Tiffany Chandler, a new face, freshman outside out of La Center, Washington. Coach Williams has loved what she's seen out of Tiffany Chandler in the early going. Then the veteran, the reigning first-team All-GNAC pick, Bailey Monk, the senior right side out of Colorado Springs, Colorado. Skylar Reed, the junior outside from Buckeye, Arizona. Hannah Hayden's in the middle, the sophomore from Lakewood, Colorado, and the freshman from Shoto, Christine Funk, getting the start in her very first collegiate match as a defensive specialist. And rounding out the starting lineup for the Yellow Jackets, the senior middle out of 9 Mile Falls, Washington, Joelle Mahold. So lots of exciting volleyball action coming your way this weekend. Jackets kicking off the season here this afternoon, and then they'll be back in action tonight at 7 p.m.
Coached by Casey Williams in her 6th season as head coach and assisted by Morgan Walters.
Well, as we mentioned, last time these teams met, it was during the modified spring schedule. The Yellow Jackets of MSUB pulled off the 5-set victory, and MSUB historically is 7-0 against Black Hills State University, so the Yellow Jackets have never lost to Black Hills State. Looking to keep that streak alive. This is a series that dates all the way back to 1986. That was the first meeting between these teams. They met 3 more times in the 90s, once in 01, again in 2014, and then last spring. So anywhere from 1 to 3 times per decade these teams usually get together. Spearfish not all that far away. And Black Hills State competing as members of the Rocky Mountain Athletic Conference. MSU Billings, of course, with the Great Northwest Athletic Conference. We are just about ready for first serve. Ready to toss it up. Funk, Chandler, and Hashbarger in the back row for the Jackets. Skylar Reed, Bailey Monk, and Hannah Hayden starting up front for MSU Billings. So it'll be Kendra Cerrone back to get this match started for Black Hills State. And the first serve of the afternoon, they're underway. Here's Bailey Monk right off the bat, dug out. Reed goes up at the net, and point's going to go to the Yellow Jackets. Suppose I'll have to say Black Hills State or MSU Billings to avoid any ambiguity. Both sides of the net are Yellow Jackets. Do my best to keep that clear for you. Marissa Lagozo on the serve for MSUB, and the first attack attempt from Emma DeSanti stuffed at the net. This time, though, it's Madison Hoopman who gets it to fall, and we're all square at a point apiece early. Marissa Lagozo quickly into the match, as you saw to serve, and will play in the back row right next to Christine Funk. Serve from Peyton Bodeman. Bailey Monk on the attack, and it's dug out. towards the back corner, and that'll get down off the hand of Madison Hoopman. She's got a couple of kills early on to get this match started. Tiffany Chandler goes over with it, and that'll fall right in the middle of the court. Nothing particularly strong about that attack, but didn't need to be, just found the open spot. And Tiffany Chandler has got her first collegiate kill. The freshman out of La Center, Washington. Miss hit there from Hoopman. And MSU Billings pulling ahead. Christine Funk back to serve and really played her way into this starting role in the libero jersey, the freshman out of Shoto. Initially a walk-on in the program, but had such a successful preseason. She's in there on day one, getting her collegiate career off to a strong start. Jackett's going to earn the point there. Black Hills stayed a little confused on the ruling there. In any case, it'll be 4-2 MSUB, and Funk will serve once again. DeSanti reached for the sideline that time, but pushed it too far. Nice little run for the Yellow Jackets to get this match started. Black Hills State will win the point. Sierra Ward checking in for the first time for the visitors. Game 3 of the 2021 Yellow Jacket Invitational. Halfway point here on day one is an ace delivered by DeSanti that time. 3 more matches to finish out the evening, then we'll be right back at it at 8 a.m. Saturday morning. Full schedule available at msubsports.com. 5-4 MSU Billings with the early lead. Magoza's going to have to go over with it and nearly gets the kill, and Black Hills State able to keep it alive. Hashbarger for Mahold freshly into the game. Cross-court kill for Joelle, and she's on the board. Well, one of the senior leaders on this team, Joelle Mahold, back for her 5th year of college, 3rd year in the Yellow Jacket program, transferred into the team as a junior. Bailey Monk's first serve is into the net. Little miscommunication that time. Funk and Hashbarger getting mixed up. So we're all square at 6 points apiece here in set 1. Just underway, if you're joining us. Season opener for Black Hills State and MSU Billings. Mahold tried to push that one towards the corner, but the set was a little high and carried a little bit on her. Hoopman back on the serve for a 3rd time. Gets sandwiched at the net. Now Hoopman will punch it towards the back. Hashbarger for Bailey Monk from the 10-foot line, and just a little bit long that time for Bailey. Monk last year, or 2019 I should say, led the team with 2.73 kills per set. And that was good enough to earn first team All Great Northwest Athletic Conference honors. So Black Hills State going on a little run here. They've won 4 points in a row and now have a 9-6 advantage early on. Hoopman still on the serve. This time she pushes it too far wide, and the run ends. Here comes Skylar Reed for the first time. What a spring Skylar had. She actually led the team in kills during the 9-match spring season. And a real good junior year for Skylar, as best you could do in the coronavirus-impacted campaign. Really excited to see this combo of Mahold, Reed, and Monk together. All three of them are all-conference caliber players. Here's Sky for the first time. Soft touch. Black Hills State will keep the point going. And it's going to go to MSUB. So 3 straight points for the Jackets. Tiffany Chandler back on the serve. And it's 9-9. Diving dig from Tiffany Chandler that time, and that keeps it going. Hashbarger pushes for Skylar Reed towards the corner. And Hoopman makes a diving effort, but can't keep it in play. So Skylar Reed's got her first kill of the 2021 season. And the run extends to 4 straight points for the Jackets. Mahold off the block and a diving save from Christine Funk. Now Reed off the block and down. Back-to-back kills for Skylar. Well, as a sophomore in 2019, Skylar ranked 3rd on the team with 2.3 kills per set, as Chandler punches it too long. And as we mentioned in the 2020 season, I said 9 matches, it was 6, and Skylar led the way with 3.32 kills per set. That was all during the spring. Haley Carroll now into the match. She will be back to serve for the Jackets. Hannah Hayden back into the front row as well. Swing that time from Peyton Bodeman and can't get it up over the net. So MSUB now creeping back ahead 13-10. Free ball for Skylar Reed. She doesn't miss many of those. Sky's got her 3rd kill here in set 1, and that'll prompt a timeout for Black Hills State. Jackets have their largest lead early on, 14-10. Haley Carroll remains on the serve coming out of the timeout. MSU Billings with a 4-point lead. Carroll able to keep that one alive on the attack by Bodeman. But the overball is out of bounds, so Black Hills State takes the point. Christine Funk back into the match. And a little bit of a quick sub for the Jackets. Too quick for the officials there. Going to make them come back and redo that one, but Funk into the game for MSUB. And Carly Marks on the serve. Reed and Hayden up on the block that time for the Jackets. Now a chance to get into system. Hashbarger pushes for Reed, and that's a kill. 4 of them for Skylar here, and she's gotten some momentum early on. 15-11 MSUB. Hashbarger back to serve for the first time. Short and into the net. Jackets scrambling to keep that ball alive. Now the kill from Bodeman. First put away for Peyton, and now Kendra Cerrone back to serve. Reed with a soft touch and a diving dig that time from Hayden Rhodes. Now a chance for Bailey Monk. Another nice up from Rhodes. Hashbarger this time pushes for Reed on the outside, and that's down. Nice set from Hannah Hashbarger, finding the junior Skylar Reed for the kill. Sky will take a seat, and Marissa Lagozo back in to serve for MSUB. They lead 16-13. Deep serve from Lagozo there. And the return attempt from Bodeman too far out of bounds. Well, MSU Billings has had the momentum for the most part, albeit narrowly. They've got a 4-point edge, though, here in set number 1. Big swing off the block and a diving dig from Christine Funk. Here's Tiffany Chandler off the block and down. Tiffany Chandler, a couple of kills in her first collegiate set. And in fact, Chandler and Reed, the only 2 Yellow Jackets with kills. Sky's got 5 of them, and Tiffany's got a couple. Hot start for Skylar Reed. Bad set that time, chance for MSUB. Hashbarger pushing for Chandler again. This one is in. Initially out, but must have just caught the line, and Chandler with back-to-back kills to keep this rally going. 19-13 now, the Jackets with their largest lead of the set. Big swing there, and Hannah Hashbarger able to keep it up. Point stays alive. Black Hills State goes over with it. Hashbarger for Hayden near side. Now Rhodes has to go over. Bailey Monk off the block and down. There's the first kill for the lanky lefty, and the Jackets are the first to 20, and that's going to cause Black Hills State to take a timeout. We'll step away for a moment. MSUB up by 7 in set 1. So coming out of the timeout, Jackets have the momentum in the lead. Bailey Monk with her first kill of the 2021 season. Lagozo on the serve once again. Outside for Bodeman, off the block, and it lands on MSUB's side of the net. Back-to-back points for Black Hills State. Hayden off the top of the block. Now Monk will roll it. Black Hills State able to keep it up. The attack from Emma DeSanti too deep that time. Out of play. Mahold back in. Hannah Hayden takes a seat. And Christine Funk back to serve. Point going to go to the Yellow Jackets. Second time Black Hills State has been called for a formation miscue here in the opening set. 22-15. Nice dipping serve there from Funk. And a bad set gives the point to MSUB. Sierra Ward going to check back into the game for Black Hills State. Funk stays on the serve on the Yellow Jacket side of the net. A hold, good swing down the middle. And with Funk serving, MSUB's got set point here in the opener. 24-15, they've pulled away late. Soft float that time from Funk, but didn't have enough juice on it into the net. Well, Lagozo got caught in between there. Looked like maybe it was headed out. Don't want to take a chance, and you got a little bit of breathing room here, so not the end of the world, but Black Hills State staying alive. DeSanti still on the serve. Hashbarger pushes for Bailey Monk. Off the block and out of bounds. So the Jackets take set one, 25-17. Good start to the 2021 season. We'll be back on the Yellow Jacket Sports Network. MSUB up 1-0. Strong opening set for MSU Billings. Skylar Reed, 5 kills on 7 attempts, no errors. Tiffany Chandler had 3 putaways. Bailey Monk had a couple, and Bailey Monk now with 900 kills on the money. So Bailey climbing the career charts. She's got 40 more to go to catch the number 10 spot on the list. That's her old pal Maddie Vigil, who's sitting on the bench, an assistant coach this year. Maddie and Bailey, of course, coming into the program the same time in the fall of 2017. And Maddie hanging them up after the spring, finished with 940 kills. Maddie also number 7 all-time at MSUB with 1,124 digs. So Bailey almost certainly will climb the career kills chart up to 900 now for Bailey Monk in her Yellow Jacket career. Set number 2 coming your way. Hannah Hashbarger on the serve. Yellow Jackets took the opener and able to keep it alive. Good effort from Reed and Chandler there to prevent the first point from falling. Hashbarger to Reed off the block and somehow stays alive. Sky goes over and the wild opening point continues. A little tip from Hannah Hayden at the end of things is what gets it done, and MSU Billings pulls ahead. Hashbarger on the serve. Hannah's parents in town, always great to see them out of Westland, Oregon, and just in general great to have lots of families and friends here. That's another thing we've been missing. You know, we got to play a few games last spring, but no fans were allowed at any home athletic events in the 2020 to 21 academic year. Well, that's changed now. Fans back in the gym, and couldn't be happier to have that game day atmosphere back. Lugozo back in to serve. Jackets with the 2-1 lead here. Swing on the outside, it's into the block. It's Monk and Hayden getting up to deny that attempt by Hoopman. Well, that's one of the things that's made Bailey Monk such a special player here at MSUB. Of course, the attack is one thing, but also approaching career top 10 marks in digs and in blocks. Really a multi-talented player. Front row, back row, on the swing with that powerful left arm. And MSUB really going to ride Monk throughout her super senior season, as they say. Another wild point staying alive. Now a chance to get into system. Hashbarger near side for Hannah Hayden, and that's good. Hayden now on the board with a kill. This time Lugozo's deep float is a little too deep and it goes out of play. 5-2, MSU Billings with the early edge here in set 2. Took the opener, 25-17. Chance for Monk. Finds the opening in the back corner, and Bailey's got that court vision. Funk on the serve. Into the net that time. Carly Marks into the match to serve for Black Hills State. Monk tips it over the block that time, but it's easily dug out by DeSanti. They're going to call an illegal touch on Black Hills State, so the point goes to MSUB. Well, thanks so much for joining us smack dab in the middle of day 1 at the 2021 Yellow Jacket Invitational. 6 teams are in town, including MSUB. 12 matches over the next 2 days. We are on match 3 of the day. St. Martin's, as Joel Mahold picks up a kill. the fellow GNAC school that's here. They beat Minnesota State Moorhead in consecutive sets to start the day before South Dakota Mines took care of Bemidji State in consecutive sets in match 2. So a couple of sweeps to start off the tournament, and we are on to match number 3. Chandler pushes it over. Now a chance for Black Hills State. Diving dig from Lagoza. Monk again. And it's down. Another kill for number 8. Jackets starting to distance themselves early in this one. It's 9-3. Bailey back to serve. Hashbarger for Chandler. This time it's denied at the net. Black Hills State got up. Tiffany goes to the middle and a diving dig from Rhodes. Monk again, right side, over the block and down. Here she goes, Bailey Monk in set number 2, really starting to turn it on. She's got 5 kills now, and that's going to push Black Hills State to take a timeout. 10-3, MSU Billings in front. Back at Alterowitz Gym. Great start for MSU Billings in the 2021 season opener. They're already up a set. And they've got a 7-point lead here in the early stages of set 2. Bailey Monk back on the serve. She's up to 5 kills in the match. Point going to go to MSUB. Monk again. Rhodes on the receive. And trying to get it over that time was Robinson, but found nothing but net. So MSUB picking up right where it left off going into that timeout that was called by Black Hills State. They've extended it to a 9-point advantage. Monk just a little bit deep this time with the serve, though. Hashbarger's already got 17 assists. She's been busy early, and the Jackets have been swinging it quite well. They're hitting at .318 as a team. Conversely, Black Hills State hitting at just negative .073. Mahold off the block and a nice pancake from Rhodes to keep the point alive. Chandler will have to dig it over, and that's going to work for a kill. So Tiff just sort of rolled it right over the net, but Black Hills State couldn't adjust. So point MSUB. Now Tiffany will be back to serve. Skylar Reed checking back in. Playing the front row along with Mahold and Hashbarger. Touched over the block. It actually caught Mahold in the head. She's laughing about it. So Skylar Reed. But a nice kill there from Hoopman. Hashbarger pushes for Mahold on the slide and a big swing. Rhodes nearly was able to dig it out, but not with that much power from Joelle Mahold. That got the whole Yellow Jacket bench jacked up. Haley Carroll now in to serve for MSUB. That lead staying right at 9 points, now 14-5. Outside of the antenna there, off the hand of Emma DeSanti. Nice swing on the outside from Kendra Cerrone that time. A loud kill, and we'll see if that invigorates the Black Hills State roster. DeSanti will be back to serve. They've slipped behind 15-6, but a chance to make a run here as we move into the middle stages of set 2. Gonna be a tough one for Hashbarger, who gets caught at the net. Now Hayden will push it over. Chance for Black Hills State. Near side set that time, and a diving dig from Funk. Wild free ball, Jackets get it over. Now a big swing and a dig from Bailey Monk. Reed cuts it, and the point continues. Too long that time off the hand of Cerrone and out of play. Great scrambling there from MSUB. It was first Funk and then Bailey Monk, and they win the point to take a 10-point lead. Hashbarger back on the serve now. Soft touch that time, and the point's going to go to Black Hills State. Bodeman had the touch, but the penalty was called on the Jackets prior to that. Well, here's your first look at Brielle Norman, the freshman setter out of Knoxville, Tennessee. And really, really high aspirations for Brielle Norman coming from head coach Casey Williams. She'll give Hannah Hashbarger a rest. And the collegiate debut for the freshman setter. Her first touch is a pass to Bailey Monk, and that one misses left of the line, out of bounds. So a couple of true freshmen on the court right now. Make it 3 of them, Chandler, Norman, and Funk, as Reed misses wide of the touch. No, they're going to say it was in. It did just barely touch the line. So Reed's got another kill, and Marissa Lagozo back to serve. 17-8, MSUB still well in control. Chandler down at the back line. Good dip on that attack from Tiffany Chandler, and she's got another kill. For Tiffany, make it 5 putaways. Lagozo's serve just a little bit wide of the sideline and out of bounds. That'll put the ball in the hands of Peyton Bodeman for Black Hills State. They trail 18-9. Norman for Monk. Get used to seeing that combo all season long. Perfect near side set, and Bailey's got her 6th kill of the afternoon. Mahold back in, Funk back to serve. Mahold and Monk tried to stuff that one at the net, but a good swing from Mariah Robinson gets Black Hills State the point. Carly Mark's going to check back in to serve and give Sierra Ward a break. There you go again, Norman to Monk. And it's another kill for Bailey. And another timeout for Black Hills State. Oh, we'll keep it right here and thank some of our sponsors. Billings Federal Credit Union is a community credit union that exists to serve you, our members. We promise to simplify your life, work in your best interest, provide options to help you achieve financial success, and protect your privacy. Our members have come to expect certain things from Billings Federal Credit Union: a full line of financial products and services, competitive rates and low fees, and personal, professional service from our staff. Check us out at billingsfcu.org and follow us on social media. We'd also like to recognize SignPro. Make a lasting first impression for your business with a professional sign from SignPro. Since 1990, SignPro has been serving the Billings area. From vehicle graphics to banners, lighted business signs, deals, and displays, SignPro will transform your concept into reality. Explore the endless possibilities SignPro can create for your business. Sign up with SignPro. 20-10, MSUB well in command. Bailey Monk back to serve coming out of the timeout. Coming off of her 7th kill of the match. Short serve and an ace for Monk. Good touch from the savvy senior there. Joins Christine Funk in the ace column. Christine has a couple of service aces. Another soft float this time. Robinson was there to suss it out, and a nice swing on the outside from Madison Hootman to get the point.
Checking in for Black Hills State, number 8, Kimberly Cerrone.
Cerrone back to serve. Norman pushing for Tiffany Chandler. Now going for the back corner, Cerrone, and it was a little bit too long. 22-11 now. Skylar Reed checking back in, and Marissa Lagozo will take a break. Tiffany Chandler back to serve. Diving dig from Monk. Reed, too deep. A little confusion now somewhere. And I guess the point's going to go to MSUB now. Not entirely sure the reversal on what happened there, but in any case, the score now 23-11, MSU Billings. Chandler still on the serve. Monk dives and tries to get it over, but the kill from Robinson will stand. Hayden Rhodes on the serve for Black Hills State. Norman to Mahold. Now Skylar Reed, and a miss hit that time for Sky into the net. So Black Hills State hanging around, but they've got a mountain to climb. They trail 23-13 here in set number 2. Rhodes on the serve one more time. Norman pushing for Reed, who looks for the corner, but Hootman was there to dig it out. Well, in to serve set point is Haley Carroll. Jackets leading it 24-13. Serve on the way. Short float. Norman for Reed, and it's down. And MSUB convincingly takes a 2-0 lead over Black Hills State. Great showing so far for the hometown Yellow Jackets. We'll take a break and be right back with set 3 coming up on the Yellow Jacket Sports Network. All smiles on the MSUB side of the bench. 2 big set victories, and as we move to set number 3, the Yellow Jackets eyeing their first victory of the 2021 regular season. Reed, Hayden, Hashbarger in the front, Monk, Chandler, and Funk in the back for MSUB. Reed from the 10-foot line off the block, and able to keep it alive is Black Hills State. Not that time, though. Perfect set from Hannah Hashbarger, and Bailey Monk does the rest. A big kill for number 8. She's got 8 of them now. Skylar Reed leading the way with 10 kills, only 1 error for Sky. She's hitting that .562. Monster game for her, and as we mentioned, Bailey Monk with 8. Tiffany Chandler in her collegiate debut with 5 kills. Funk, a good effort, but couldn't quite keep that one alive. Hashbarger for Hayden. Dug out that time by Black Hills State. Swing for Hoopman, and it's down. Madison Hoopman with the kill for Black Hills State. She's got 5 of them, and that matches Cerrone for the team high. Kendra's back to serve now for Black Hills State. Monk improvises and gets the ball over. Rhodes now with a pass on the outside for Ward. Into the net, however. Joelle Mahold comes back to the front row. Hayden will sit down, and Christine Funk now on the serve for MSUB. All square, 2 points apiece here in set number 3. Ward into the block, but it's down. Mahold couldn't get it to go back over to the other side of the net, so a good swing there from Sierra Ward, and she's got her first kill of the match. Bodeman on the serve. And Monk has got another one, hits it off the block this time and straight down for kill number 9. Bailey runs up and serves away. Ward again off the hand of Mahold and down. Good power behind that swing from number 4 in the green jersey. She'll check out in favor of Katie Welniak, who is going to go back to serve. First we've seen of Welniak in the match. Hashbarger for Chandler down the middle, and Tiff got up that time. Showing off the hops and got on top of the ball for a big kill.
Checking in for the Jackets, number 9, Skylar Reed.
Reed back in, and Chandler back on the serve. Good looking swing there from Mariah Robinson. On the slide, the cross-court kill to the back corner. And that gets Black Hills State the point. 3rd kill for Robinson in the match. And Hoopman back to serve for Black Hills State. 5-4, BHSU with a narrow lead early on in set 3. Hashbarger tries to dump, and a diving save from Rhodes. Now she hits Mahold on the slide, and it's dug out by Welniak. Unable to get it over, though, was Cerrone. So we're all square at 5 points apiece. Haley Carroll in to serve now for MSUB. Cerrone unable to tip that one over the block. This time it's a good one from Kendra. Got into a nice rhythm on that set and put it away. Bodeman back into the match for Black Hills State. Hayden Rhodes back to serve. Hannah Hayden back to the front row for MSU Billings. The serve from Rhodes carries out of bounds. Hannah Hashbarger to serve for the Jackets now. Swing for Cerrone into the block. It's Monk and Hayden getting in on the action. Bailey with her second block assist, as well as Hannah Hayden. So the Jackets showing off the defense there. Hashbarger to serve again. Now a 2-point lead, and it's in. Deep ace for Hannah Hashbarger. Skylar Reed doing it herself that time. Rose up to stuff Peyton Bodeman at the net. And 4 straight points for MSUB prompts Black Hills State to burn a timeout. 10-6, Yellow Jackets in front in set 3. MSUB in front. Hashbarger too deep coming out of the timeout. Well, understandable. She was pretty jacked up after that last service ace.
Checking in for Black Hills State, number 4, Sierra Lord.
Now Emma DeSanti on the other side of the net for Black Hills State with the serve. Hashbarger for Monk down the middle, and it's denied at the net. Now Chandler over the block, but it's out of bounds. It was Ward and Bodeman getting up that time to prevent the attack from Bailey Monk. Good block from Black Hills State. The ensuing serve, however, sails out of bounds, and it's back to a 3-point edge for the Jackets. Here's Marissa Lagozo, one of the veterans of this program. Technically a sophomore, but been in the program for 3 full years now. Ward has to tip it over the block. Funk dives, and then Hashbarger keeps it alive. Ward this time in system. A good-looking swing from the senior outside. Did not miss that one, and a big kill for Sierra Ward. Here's Cerrone back to serve for Black Hills State. They're trying to get it back to even. They trail 11-9. Hashbarger for Monk. Soft tip. Pancake from Rhodes, but not going to work that time. Now that's what you're going to get with Bailey Monk. She's got the power to smash it down anywhere on the court, but she's also got the savvy to pick up kills that way. Just a soft tip over the block. She knows what she's looking for and how to get points lots of different ways. 12-9 MSUB. Hoopman is to the left of the mark that time. Funk on the serve once again. Ward's going to have to just hit it over. Good chance for MSUB. Hashbarger from a hole down the line, and it's good. MSUB taking advantage of a free ball to get into system there. Hannah Hashbarger, 23 assists so far as we play here in set 3. She's been dealing it up really nicely, and the Jackets hitting at 324 as a team. Red hot start to this season. Boom, on the block, it's Mahold and Monk. Couple of fifth-year seniors, and that'll jack up the Yellow Jacket bench. The senior duo rising up, and now MSUB with its largest lead of the set, 15-10. Soft float from Monk, and Black Hills State couldn't react quickly enough to that one. Been all MSUB here this afternoon to start off the season. Another soft float. Rhodes takes command this time. Here's Ward, smashed, and Christine Funk handles it. Another chance. Here's Hoopman, a big swing, and a loud kill for number 9. Well, Funk did well just to get a piece of that one from Ward. It was hit so hard, though, it went all the way to the other side, and Hoopman, a really good-looking swing on the opposite side of the net. Here's Katie Welniak into the game to serve for Black Hills State. 16-11 they trail, and it's into the net. Off the block and down. MSU Billings maintaining a 5-point spread. Big swing, but it's too long off the hand of Cerrone.
Checking in for the Jackets, number 4, Haley Carroll. Checking in for the Jackets, number 15, Joanna Mahold.
18-13 now with Rhodes serving. Hashbarger for Reed off the top of the block. The swing was too deep that time off the hand of Peyton Bodeman. Now it looks like we're going to have a replay review now. First time we've had a review in this one. Well, stick around. Immediately after the match, we're going to try and grab a player and head coach Casey Williams for a quick interview for you. And then we'll be back on the air at 3 p.m. The next match on the schedule will be St. Martin's and South Dakota Mines at 3. Then Minnesota State Moorhead takes on this Black Hills State team at 5 p.m. Your Yellow Jackets will be back on the court at 7 against Bemidji State. Well, MSUB 6 points away from claiming the season opener in consecutive sets. It would be our third straight 3-set match to start out the 2021 Yellow Jacket Invitational. So the officials taking a look at the courtside replay review system. I would suspect to see if that last point carried out of bounds or not. It looked, at least from here, like it was a little bit long, but Black Hills State asking them just to take a look to see. So MSUB, after its 4 home matches this weekend, will hit the road. Next up is the Hawaii 2021 Challenge. They'll be in Honolulu for 4. Next weekend, play Cal State East Bay, Chaminade twice, and the University of Hawaii Hilo. So 8 competitive Division II matches. And then it's right into Great Northwest Athletic Conference play. The 20-game GNAC schedule kicks off at home September 16th and 18th against Central Washington and Northwest Nazarene. And it'll run all the way through November 20th at Central Washington. Yellow Jackets certainly off to a good start and looking like a team that's poised for its best season in a real long time. Jackets have gone the better part of the decade without having a winning record, and in years they've been sort of on the cusp, but in the Great Northwest Athletic Conference, if you can finish in the top 3, you're essentially guaranteed a spot in the regional. And there's been years where up to 5 GNAC teams make it into the 8-team West Region Championship. So the bottom line is if you can finish in the top half in the GNAC, you've got a real shot to advance to postseason play. No conference tournament in volleyball in the GNAC, but you can get there through an at-large berth if you finish in the top half of the league most years. Points going to stay with MSU Billings, so the score remains 19-13 after the review. Hannah Hashbarger on the serve. Point goes to Black Hills State. Now I think Casey Williams is going to challenge that one. Well, we started at 9 a.m. this morning and had 0 instant replay reviews, and now we've had 2 on consecutive points. It looked like the ball landed on the Black Hills State side, and then I suppose the call was that it landed out of bounds off the block. But I think what Casey Williams is saying is that it never hit her players. I think she is thinking it just went straight into the net and down, in which case it would be MSUB's point. So we'll go back to the monitor, and I'll see what other kind of schedule-related fodder I can bring you while they look at this play. It took them quite a while on the last one to be sure of it. Oh, back to the point. The Yellow Jackets are looking for their first trip to the national tournament since 2006. They've been twice, 06 and 1999. But it's been few and far between as far as postseason play. And, well, you look at a senior like Bailey Monk and see all she's been through the last 4 years and wanting to send her out on a high note. And what better way to do that than to have what would be a historic playoff appearance for this Yellow Jacket volleyball program. And having some fun during the replay review. Yellow Jackets trying to get the wave going here in Alterowitz, Jim. Looks like we've come to a conclusion. And the point's going to stay with Black Hills State. So after all that, the score stays at 19-14. Sierra Ward going to check in for Black Hills State, and Emma DeSanti back to serve. Chandler reacted too late, thought maybe it was going to carry deep, and then at the last second realized it was likely going to land in play. So Black Hills State now within 4. They're trying to stay alive in the match. They got to find a way to come back and win this set if they want to. Hayden on the slide, off the block, and down for a kill. Hannah Hayden with a couple of kills, 3 block assists. All 3 of those coming alongside Bailey Monk. Bailey and Skylar with 10 kills apiece. Ashbarger pushes for Chandler into the block, though. Now Funk will pass it over to Tiffany. And Rhodes a nice solid dig. Nice touch there from Sierra Ward right to the empty near corner of the court. Saw that spot wide open, and that's a senior, you can tell. Good kill from Sierra, and Black Hills State staying within 4. Here's Kendra Cerrone on the serve. Ashbarger for Monk, tries to tip kill, and that's going to work. Out of bounds. Ward into the block of Joelle Mahold. Joe stuffs her at the net. Tiffany Chandler getting up there also, and timeout going to be called on the floor. Well, Black Hills State hanging on for dear life. They trail 22-16 here in set 3. Christine Funk back to serve. MSU 3 points away from a season-opening victory at Alterowitz Gym. And Christine's service just a hair long, was flirting with that back line, but carried a little bit too far on her. Peyton Bodeman to serve into the net. Now Bailey Monk back to serve for MSUB, 23-16. Soft float, Rhodes slides to dig it out. Ashbarger over Mahold's head, but she makes it work. Joe able to get those long fingertips on it. Now Monk back to serve. Match point here on opening day at Alterowitz Gym. Crowd starting to get into it. Monk with a 24-17 lead. Ward. Ashbarger for Chandler. Black Hills State keeps it alive. Long swing, but it's touched and then out of bounds, so it will be point Black Hills State off the hand of Hoopman. Went far out of bounds, but both officials quickly signaling point Black Hills State on the touch. So Katie Welniak in to serve, still match point for MSU Billings. 24-18. Ashbarger. Chandler. Point to Black Hills State. A little bit deep, so Jackets hanging around. Third match point now. Ashbarger passes to Chandler again. Soft tip. Black Hills State keeps it alive. And a kill to the back of the court, Mariah Robinson. So 3 wins in a row on match points for Black Hills State. They still got work to do, but staying alive. Another match point served by Welniak. Ashbarger from a hold on the slide. It's down, and Joe ends it. And MSU Billings with a 3-set victory over Black Hills State to open 2021 with a win. Stick around. We're going to have Skylar Reed and head coach Casey Williams for a quick post-game interview with you in just a moment. Can you hear me down there, Sky?
Yes.
All right. Hey, congrats on the win. Great job out there. Got to feel good to start 2021 off with a victory like that. Talk about the energy, I guess, first and foremost down there today.
That's been something that we've been focusing on a lot for the past couple years, especially this fall. From this last spring, we've been talking about energy and just how important it is to have energy both on and off the court, and I think we really delivered today. We've been working on that in practice every single day. It's one of the things that we really pride ourselves in, is having energy all the time no matter what. So I think we really hit the nail on the head with that one today, and it helps us get these wins.
Now, you got to play last spring, and you got to get some good, exciting wins, but it just wasn't the same. This is the regular season. This is the fall. You're back on the court as a team. Talk about the anticipation, the build-up to this moment, and just how excited you were.
It's been huge. Ever since my sophomore year, we haven't had a home game here, so it's been nice to know that we can come back and do just what we wanted to do when we came back. So it's been a long ride to get to this point, but we found, like we said in the interviews before, we found the love for volleyball again, so it was really good to just get back and show everybody what we've been working on, show them all the hours we've been putting in the gym, because it hasn't been an off year. As much as it's been off the court, we've still been putting in just as much work as we would normally.
You had 18 attack attempts today, 10 kills and 1 error. You hit at 500, just outstanding. And as a team, you guys were 3-14. Talk about the efficiency of the offense.
It really just comes from firing on all cylinders. When we have a good pass, Hash can set us up and put us in good position. And then we have our defense talking to us up on the offense, and we can put balls down that we need to be putting down. And like I said, we've been getting a lot of reps here in the spring, and just in this last 2 weeks we've had 2-a-days every day just to get those connections building, and it's been really nice to know that we can go out and do what we need to do when it's time to do it.
All right, that's Yellow Jacket Junior Skylar Reed. Sky, thanks. Get some rest, and we'll see you later tonight.
Perfect. Thank you.
All right, we'll take a quick break and have head coach Casey Williams next up on the mic. Great performance by Skylar Reed. As we mentioned, she hit at 500 overall in the game, just the 1 error for her in 18 attack attempts. We're gonna have to lower that mic a little bit there for Coach Williams there.
Yeah.
Can you hear us up here, Coach?
Yes, of course.
Awesome. Hey, congrats. Way to start the season off with a 3-set win. You got to be pretty happy overall with that performance.
Yeah, I was. I thought we executed our game plan. This first weekend is always interesting with us not necessarily knowing as much as we normally do about opponents. And I thought the girls came out and worked hard and started fast and finished strong. So I was really happy with it.
You know what you're going to get out of your veterans. Bailey Monk, 11 kills. Skylar Reed with 10 of them. Talk about the example those upperclassmen set for the rest of the team.
Yeah, I think it was awesome to see them play so good, especially after not getting a real season last year. But for them to be out there and kind of just lead us through both physically, emotionally, and mentally was really cool for me to be able to see and kind of just give the reins over to them out on the court. And they crushed it.
Chance today for lots of newcomers to get involved both this morning and then again in your nightcap, I'm sure. Tiffany Chandler getting the start, 6 kills for her, and Christine Funk was all over the place as your DS.
Yeah, I thought they both played really good. Chris, I think has such a cool story. She was a setter in high school and has never played the libero position. So seeing her be able to step up to this level at the Division II level is really cool. And I have zero complaints about the way that she played today. And then Tiffany, of course, is just so athletic and jumpy up at the net and really adds another level to our offense.
All right, quick turnaround. 7 p.m., you're back on the court against Bemidji State. How do you digest this one and get ready for your night match?
Yeah, I think it's just mentally resetting a little bit. You know, obviously we're going to take this win in and be really excited about it. It's really big for our program, but, you know, we also have work to do tonight, and so I think we're just going to hit the reset button and get back to work at 7.
All right, Coach, we'll let you get some lunch and get ready for tonight's match. Thanks and congrats on the win.
Yep, thank you.
All right, that's Yellow Jacket head coach Casey Williams. That'll do it for our broadcast here. This match, MSU Billings, the victor in 3 sets over Black Hills State. We'll be back in about 40 minutes, and we'll have the 4th match of our tournament. St. Martin's is going to take on South Dakota Mines. We'll cut off our broadcast for now, and then right at 3 o'clock, we'll be back with you here on the Yellow Jacket Sports Network. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you soon.